There are 8 planets in our solar system. Today, we're going to die on every single one of them. On one planet, you'll freeze before you even understand what's happening. On another, your own blood could begin boiling inside your body. One world crushes you with pressure so powerful that even submarines wouldn't survive. And the last place on our journey doesn't just kill you. It completely breaks the laws of reality. The question isn't if you'll die, it's which death is the most terrifying. Before we begin, I want you to make a prediction. Which planet do you think gives you the worst death? Most people immediately say the sun. Keep that answer in your head because by the end of this video, you might completely change your mind. Everything you're about to see is based on real science. No aliens, no movie magic, just the terrifying reality of what space would actually do to the human body. Let's leave Earth while we still can. Earth is so comfortable that most of us never stop to appreciate it. Every breath gives your body exactly the oxygen it needs. Gravity is strong enough to keep your muscles healthy, but gentle enough that you don't notice it. Above you, the atmosphere blocks deadly radiation and burns up most meteors before they ever reach the ground. It almost feels like Earth was made for humans. The truth is the opposite. Humans were made for Earth. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every cell in your body depends on conditions that almost nowhere else in the universe can provide. So before we leave, take one slow breath, because it might be the easiest one you ever take. Our first stop is only 58 million kilometers away. Mercury, Earth. The trip to Mercury only takes a few months. But the moment you arrive, something feels wrong. Not because of the heat, because of the silence. You step onto the surface and instinctively listen for something. Wind, footsteps, anything. Nothing. There isn't enough atmosphere here for sound to travel. So no matter how loud you scream, the universe stays completely silent. It's unsettling. Then you look up. The sun doesn't look like the small yellow circle you see from Earth anymore. It fills the sky like a giant wall of fire, almost 3 times larger than what you're used to seeing. Your suit immediately switches to maximum cooling. So far, so good. Then the warnings begin. The ground beneath your feet is already over 400 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt metals like zinc and lead. Heat starts flowing through your boots. Your cooling system works harder and harder, pumping away the rising temperature. For a few moments, it feels like the suit is winning. Then it isn't. A warning flashes across your visor. Cooling failure. The air inside your suit becomes warmer with every breath. Sweat runs down your face faster than the system can remove the heat. Your heart starts racing as your body desperately tries to cool itself. You feel dizzy. Your vision blurs. Thinking becomes strangely difficult. Within minutes, your body temperature climbs so high that your organs begin shutting down one by one. Game over. Sounds like the worst way to die so far, right? Not even close. Because Mercury has a second side that almost nobody talks about. A single step into the planet's shadow changes everything. Instead of burning, you're freezing. The temperature crashes to nearly minus 180 degrees Celsius. Your suit instantly switches from cooling to heating. But now it has the opposite problem. It can't make warmth fast enough. Your fingertips go numb, then your hands, then your arms. Every movement becomes slower than the last. Even speaking takes effort as the freezing cold steals. Heat from every part of your body. Your heartbeat slows. Your breathing becomes shallow. The edges of your vision slowly fade to black. Mercury gives you 2 choices: burn alive or freeze to death, and somehow the next planet decides to do both at the same time. Welcome to Venus. After Mercury, you probably think you've already experienced the worst heat imaginable. You haven't. Welcome to Venus. From space, it almost looks beautiful. Thick golden clouds wrap around the entire planet, hiding everything beneath them. Some people even call Venus Earth's twin because it's almost the same size. That's where the similarities end. As your spacecraft drops through the clouds, something strange happens. The outside temperature doesn't go down, it keeps going up and up. Your computer displays a number that doesn't even seem possible. 465 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt lead. Think about that for a second. If you dropped a lead fishing weight onto the ground here, it wouldn't stay solid for very long. Now imagine what that kind of heat is doing to your spacecraft. Warning lights begin flashing across the dashboard. The cooling system switches to maximum power. Fans spin faster. Pumps work harder. For a few seconds, everything seems under control. Then another alarm appears. Core. Temperature rising. The heat isn't just outside anymore. It's coming through the walls. The cabin slowly feels like an oven. Sweat drips into your eyes. Breathing becomes uncomfortable. Your heart starts beating faster. As your body desperately tries to stay cool, then you remember something. Heat isn't actually the biggest problem on Venus. Pressure is. Imagine standing at the bottom of the ocean, nearly 1 kilometer underwater. Now, imagine that pressure squeezing every part of your body. That's what Venus is doing right now. Your spacecraft groans. The windows begin to crack. Metal panels bend inward. Every second feels like the planet is slowly crushing you. And just when you think it can't get worse, you notice what you're breathing. Not oxygen. Almost the entire atmosphere is carbon dioxide above you. The clouds aren't made of water. They're made of sulfuric acid. Even if the temperature somehow didn't kill you, the pressure would. If the pressure didn't, the air would. Venus doesn't just have one way to kill you. It has 3: heat, pressure, and poison. It's almost unfair. But believe it or not, the next planet gives you something Venus never could hope, and that's exactly what makes Mars so dangerous. At first, Mars doesn't look dangerous. In fact, if someone showed you a photo without telling you where it was taken, you might even think it was Earth. There are mountains taller than Mount Everest, frozen ice at the poles, deep valleys that stretch farther than entire countries. Out of every planet we've visited so far, Mars is the first one that almost feels familiar, and that's exactly what makes it so deceptive. Your spacecraft lands safely. No violent storms, no crushing pressure, no burning heat. For one brief moment, you actually think this might be the easiest planet yet. Then your suit suddenly beeps. Oxygen-level critical Mars has an atmosphere, but it's over 95% carbon dioxide. There's almost no oxygen for your body to use. You take a deep breath, nothing changes. Another breath, still nothing. It's like trying to breathe underwater. Your body starts using the last oxygen left in your blood. Your heartbeat speeds up. Your vision begins to blur. Every step feels heavier than the last. Then something even stranger starts happening. Because the air pressure on Mars is so low, moisture on the surface of your eyes and inside your mouth begins turning into vapor. Not because Mars is hot, because the pressure is incredibly low. Hollywood usually shows people exploding in space. That's not what really happens. Reality is slower and somehow much scarier. You stay conscious just long enough to realize there's nothing you can do. Your arms feel weak. Your legs stop responding. The red landscape slowly fades into darkness. Mars never attacked you. It simply waited for your own body to run out of time. So far, we've survived scorching heat, crushing pressure, and slow suffocation. Now it's time to visit a planet where falling is impossible to stop. Welcome to Jupiter. So far, you've been burned alive on Mercury, got crushed on Venus, and slowly suffocated on Mars. And somehow, those were the easy planets. The real monsters of our solar system are still waiting. Imagine falling forever without ever hitting the ground or being trapped inside storms larger than Earth itself. That's exactly what's coming next. If you don't want to miss part 2, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're heading to Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And trust me, the way those planets kill you is even more terrifying. Until then, stay curious.